This is Part E, first grade, the Core Phonics Survey. This is the student copy, and so I'm going to slide that over to Diane, and then here is my teacher copy for recording Part E. I'm going to ask Diane to read each line of the words aloud. If she cannot read 2 or more of the real words in each line, I will not administer the last line, which are not real words. Diane, I want you to read each line of the words out loud. Can you start at the first line and read that word?
Sip, mat, let, bun, og, hog, fit, bat, hot, set.
Now I want you to read some made-up words. Do not try to make them sound like real words. Can you start with the first one?
Nop, dit, pim, fap.
In marking Part E for Diane, if she read the whole word, then she got a check mark, which means it's correct and she would get a point. On this word, she said the sound of each letter instead of reading the whole word, so it is not correct and she would not get a point, which is why I circled it. On this word, Diane read the sounds of each letter and then she put the sounds together to read the whole word, and so I put a check mark and she would get a point for that one. So she had a total of 4 words correct on the first line, 3 words on the last line, and then 4 correct words on the third line, and she would have a score of 11 out of 15 points. First grade, Part B on phonological segmentation test. You'll begin with a practice item. Diane, we're going to break words into parts. I'm going to use these blocks to show you the word cupcake. Cup, cake. Which one is cup?
Cup.
What is this?
Cake.
Great. Now you're going to try some. Boy. Cow, boy. Which one is cow?
Cow.
And what part is this?
Boy.
I'm going to use these blocks to show you the word rabbit. Rab-bit. Which one is rab?
Rab-bit.
I'm going to use these blocks to show you the word yesterday. Yes-ter-day. Which part is yes?
Yes.
What part is this?
Ter.
And this one?
Day.
Great. Let's try another one. I'm going to use the blocks to show you the word party. Par-T. Which part is par?
Par.
What part is this?
T.
We're going to try another one. I'm going to use the blocks to show you the parts in locomotive. Loc-o-motive. Which part is loc?
Loc.
What part is this?
Motive. Motive.
I'm going to use these blocks now to show you the word basketball. Bas-ket-ball. Which part is bass?
Bass.
What part is this?
Ket.
And that?
Ball.
Good. 2 more to go. I'm going to use the blocks to show you the word playground. Play-ground. Which part is play?
Play.
What part is this?
Ground.
And our last one is caterpillar. Cat-pillar. Which part is cat?
Cat.
What part is this?
Cat.
To that part?
pill,
All right. Part C, after the practice items, words into phonemes. Diane, you're going to use those blocks to show me the sounds in the word keep.
k, e,
Good. Can you use the blocks to show me the sounds in the word bag?
b, a, g,
How about the word thumb?
hmm,
Can you use the blocks to show me the sounds in the word night?
n, I, t,
And how about the word rock?
ok,
Our next word is the word itch. Use the word blocks to show me the sounds in that word.
I, ch,
The next word is head. Use the blocks to show me the sounds.
e, d,
Good. Our next word is the word short.
sh, or t,
And two more words to go. Our next word is steak.
st, a, k,
And the last word is the word clown.
clown,
So for first grade, you'll have two parts, part B and part C. She got a 6 out of 8 on part B and a 7 out of 10 on part C. The total for two parts is 18. Diane scored a 13 out of the 18 possible. This is part A in the core phoneme deletion test for first grade. It starts with 2 practice items. We're going to play a word game, Diane. This game will give me some information to help teach you better. Can you say the word cat?
cat,
Now say it without the k.
at,
Let's try another one. Table. You say it.
table,
Now say it without the t.
table,
Let's try that again. Table. Now say it without the t.
able,
Good. After the 2 practice items for part A, you'll begin with the first 5 words. Diane, can you say the word tower?
tower,
Now say it without the t.
hour,
Cold. Can you say that word?
cold,
Now say it without the k.
old,
The next word is bake. Can you say it without the b?
bake,
Size.
size,
Now say it without the s.
eyes,
And the last word is low. Can you say that word?
low,
Now say it without the o.
o,
Diane, can you say the word tone?
tone,
Now say it without the n.
toe,
The next word is droop. Can you say that word?
droop,
Now say it without the p.
drew,
The next word is time.
time,
Now say it without the m.
time,
The next word is road. You say it.
road,
Now say it without the d.
row,
And the last word is place. You say it.
place,
Now say it without the s.
play,
To score Diane's phoneme deletion test, I took the numbers she got correct from part A and the numbers she got correct from part B. The total score is 10. She got 8 possible, and she's in first grade. This is the first grade oral reading fluency and running record. For first grade in the fall, we do not need to time it for words correct per minute. She will just be reading. I'll be taking a running record and get her score for accuracy. Diane, I'm going to have you read a passage, and when you're done reading, I'm going to ask you to tell me a little bit about what you read. It's called Dad and I Go to the Park.
Dad and I go to the park. I like to go walking in the park. Dad and I always see other people. They are walking or running. They rid their bikes around the edge of the park. Some of them stop. They talk to us. We meet new people. Then I get to shake hands. We see squirrels in the trees. We see ducks by the water too. Dad does not let me chase them. I still have fun.
Diane, can you tell me a little bit about what you read?
I read about going to the park.
Can you tell me a little bit more?
I went with my dad and we walk around and I can't chase the ducks.
In scoring Diane's running record, I noted that she had 2 self-corrections. She also reread and self-corrected shack for shake. She had an error here and here. She did say chas, but then she said chase, so it was not an error, but I did mark what she did so that I could use that as information to help me. She had 7 out of 72 total words. She had 2 errors, so I subtracted for 70. You'll divide 70 by the total number of words to get her accuracy. She had a 97% accuracy, and I made a note that she had 2 self-corrections. 2 things I noticed that I would want to work on with her would be to make sure that she has a solid understanding of short and long vowels, and also to work on her phrasing and putting longer words together to make longer phrases. Comprehension, she told me she was going to the park. I did prompt her to could she tell me a little bit more? She added another 2 details in looking at the rubric for comprehension. I gave her a 1 for fiction because she told a few of the important events in the story versus many of the important events in the story.